Hey, what's going on everyone? It is Akarash here. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 2. Echoes. Last episode we fought these three evil worm thingy mabobbers. That looked like this statue here. I didn't realize that was a missile expansion I hadn't gotten earlier. Come on, try to possess me. I dare you. Never mind. Ow. Rude. Very rude. You drop down to your doom. Alright. Now we also got the energy from the temple in Dark Ether, and we're returning it to the temple in Agon. Or rather, we took energy from the Dark Agon Temple and now are returning it to the Agon Temple. See, I don't have the super missile yet, right? Alright. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Apparently that skip was too much to ask. No. See our eyes dim there for a second. I wonder if, since like the power suit is like both mechanical and organic, that like, and like the energy is all tied together basically, that transferring the energy actually feels exhausting. I like the little touch they changed in the trilogy version of these sequences. Like, it used to just keep playing the Luminoth motif, but then at this part they replace it with this melody. Nice. Oh man. Thought maybe I could just go up there. See, the light door is this way, yes? Mm-hmm. Ah! As of this recording, I've actually been playing Axiom Verge. And I've gotten to the what I believe is the final boss of the game. Whether or not he is the final boss of the game, I've gotten to Athetos, or Athetos, or however you pronounce his name. See, this has a power bomb door, yes? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Thank you for the health. Bastil's Testament. I always like playing this little game of lining it up in a diagonal way. I can go no further. Here in this reactor I go to join my fallen mate, J Still, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden, that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Let's see, is this the first time in this walkthrough the Sky Temple has been mentioned? Maybe. I don't really remember if all 4 of these pillars were busted during the Dark Samus duel. I think they probably were, if memory serves me. But what was I saying? But regardless, if whether they are or not, when you return to this room later, then all 4 of them will have been busted. My sound went out for a second. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but per testing of those like one time I decided to just test to see what would happen if the turret's health did go all the way down while I was piloting it. And instead of just knocking me out of it, it is in fact an instant kill. So I'm using cover in a Metroid game. I'm just bringing that up mostly because something I said in my Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex walkthrough. It was one of the disadvantages a Metroid player has going into a Call of Duty game is that one tends to forget the concept of cover. By the way, if you try to leave this place without returning the energy to the Agon Temple, there'll be this little force field in front of the door that prevents you from opening it. Opening? Can't really English right now. Hello? Boing up. What? How did that not kill you? You guys are retarded! This is pretty much the worst movie ever made. Oh dear. Bet you wouldn't have expected some Napoleon Dynamite references in a Metroid walkthrough. So did I get this thing up here? I did not. Okay. My brain is all confused from previous attempts to record episodes. Blue, we're going up. And when it's green, we're going down. That's another thing I don't remember if I've mentioned before or not. Hello? It'd be kind of cool. But also wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. Is if you weren't locked onto your target, when you fired a missile, but then you lock on right after firing the missile, and then the missile redirects and hits your target. Again, it wouldn't really make sense for it to do that, but just kind of a cool, whimsical topic, or concept, not topic. So like that force field that would be in front of the door if you tried to leave Agon before returning its energy. Got that exact same sort of force field here. Door's blocked. A telekinetic barrier is present. Its mental signature is similar to that of the Luminoth. Well, I guess U-Mos isn't the Sentinel of Ether for nothing. He has been endowed with great powers. Hello? What up, my favorite Mothman? I thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Agon. Your valor honors the Luminoth, those who have passed, and those who remain here, under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Be on guard, for the Ing do not suffer defeat lightly. They will surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy lost from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. I have detected unusual amounts of Ing activity in the Torvus sector. The enemy is on the move. The swamplands of Torvus are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the bog. Seek the Temple of Torvus. More knowledge awaits you there. May the light of ether serve you well. Oh, and by the way, if you try to shoot him, the Temple of Dark Torvus holds more of our precious energy. Return it to us and restore life and order to the Torvus bog. Okay. Huh. You know, I just realized the main theme for the Great Temple doesn't play in this place anymore. It only seems to play after talking to U-Mos the first time. Afterwards, it doesn't play anymore. Harmony class drone, rogue maintenance unit. Roving mechanoid with energy-based attacks. Avoid direct contact. The Luminoth designed the Harmony units to be free-roaming, independent cleaning units. They use focused energy beams and kinetic pulses to perform their duties. Unfortunately, they now consider all living things as filth that must be cleansed from the world. Is that so? Whoops. Now it's green, because we're going down. Yeah, well, about that, Cataclysm. The starborn terror burnt through the heavens and struck Ether with an untold might. We all expected the world to shatter, but Ether held. There was great devastation, however. The green plains of Agon were scorched forever, and the forest of Torvus was engulfed and racked by the sea. The skies burned for days, casting darkness over the land. Whoop. Let me just say hi to my little bug friends. Hello. Goodbye. That's such an adorable touch. I guess maybe they're only attracted to you when you're in ball form because they think you're an inanimate object. There's a collection of mutated ingworms. Bioforms have been bred for massive size. It appears the Ing use these creatures to block access to areas. Is that so? Now that I have the dark suit, the waste vapor from the Ing claws don't bug me. Corrupted Sentry Eye. Darkling possessed armed monitor system. Used by the Ing to protect key areas, can be stunned by most weapons. Charged light energy will destroy target. The Sentry Eyes were designed by the Liminals to protect their camps on Dark Ether. The Ing learned how to possess them and turn them on their former masters. Many still remain throughout Dark Ether, now serving the Ing as they served the Luminals before them. Most weapon types will stun the Sentry Eyes. Only charged light energy will destroy them. Yet again, another indicator that the power beam is a form of light, or a form of light energy. Let's see if I can remember the combination correctly. Okay, boom. Boom. Yeah, I got this. Because if you don't do it in the right order, then you end up blocking off access to certain areas. And presto. Night barbs. Away, you foul demons! Just hop in the shiny ball. I saw that. Ah, crap. Didn't get you in time. Hello there. That's one of the doors I can't get through yet. Oh, right. Ow! It's an invisible force field around the platform. But not that one. Strange. Age of Anxiety. In time, the roar of a wounded planet subsided. The air, though fouled, was breathable. Light made its way through the dark veil over our world. Slowly, we ventured out from the shelters of our homes to see what remained of our paradise. What little comfort we gained by surviving was soon shattered, for when we looked outward, all we saw was devastation. Half of the planet's energy had vanished from the energy controllers. Ether became violently unstable as a result of the stellar object which struck our home. There was no sign. Past the Torvus bog lies, a verdant land ravaged by a great deluge and the folly of battle. We honor the life that remains. It's a lovely view. Structural analysis. This is part of an air purification system. This unit is still active, if only at a basic level. Scans indicate a general lack of maintenance. If this unit is not serviced within the next 3 cycles, it will cease to function. Torvus bearer pod. It has hair. Storage units of the Luminoth. Durable plant form grows around useful items. Produces deadly cloud when destroyed. The Torvus bearer pod grows around useful items. The hard outer shell can be shattered by weapon fire. The Luminoth use the hardy plants to store supplies for operations in the Torvus bog. They are resistant to the harsh chemicals and diseases that run rampant in the swamp, and emit a deadly cloud when destroyed. This has discouraged their consumption by local animals. The shape of these turbines is very much like the shoulder pieces of the dark suit. Which leads me to believe that the shoulders on the dark suit are related to an air filtering system within the suit. Possibly even the shoulders on Samus' suit, or just the Varia suit, Torvus hanging pod, field cache for Luminoth military. Designed to hold crucial munitions and supplies for Luminoth warriors. Some may still contain useful items left over from the war. The Luminoth placed these pods throughout the bog for use by their soldiers during the war. Though many have been raided since then, some may still contain useful items left over from the war. I think somebody's mowing a lawn next door or something, or across the street. Of course, the first time the large shoulders on Samus's suit have been noted for a certain purpose was actually in Metroid Other M, where Adam instructs Samus to use the shoulder impact and the speed booster to barge through things. And so I imagine it's to give Samus the ability to bust through stuff while running, but also I imagine it adds to generating a momentum.
Bye. Gonna head to Katie's.
Okay.
They're gonna leave tomorrow and we're gonna watch the latest Chosen. Episode 7 came out.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm recording. Did you say you were leaving tomorrow?
Katie is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not me, no. Katie's leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving Sunday.
Oh, right.
I'm leaving the 4th. I'm leaving Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Love you.
Bye,
Sorry,
sir.
bye. Have
It's
fun.
alright. Sorry, that was my younger brother Jack. He's in town and he's going over to my sister Katie's place. Anyway, they came to the lagoon in the night, delivering true death blows. Oh, also this is Esteles. delivering true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of this surprise attack. May they find my key and dispatch the Ing who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. Don't worry. You'll be avenged, my good man. Structural analysis complete. This is part of an air purification system. Unit is inactive. Recent flooding of area damaged control and power systems within this unit. Taking it offline. It will not function without major repairs. Oh dear. Hello. Shredder. Exploding flying plant. It's pretty creative, actually. Durable plant form seeks enemy targets and flies toward them, exploding on contact. The Shredder spends most of its life in the earth. When agitated, it will spring from the ground, then begin to fly toward its foe. Should it reach its target, the Shredder will explode with considerable force, releasing a cloud of thorns as it does. Shredders are resilient, but can be eliminated when concentrated weapons fire. Ah, help! Cannonball! Wait a minute, no, I didn't do that right. Cannonball! There we go. Hidelings, aquatic miniature herd animal. Targets travel in large swarms. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Hidelings are small water dwellers, sort of like seahorses. They travel in packs for safety, roaming the water in search of bits of food. Their only defense is a bite, though their small teeth are sharp enough to pierce metal. My goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Brother. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Shrieker. Flying plant predator. Bursts from Earth and takes flight. fires sonic blasts, generates stealth field that disrupts most visors. A cousin to the Shredder, the Shrieker waits for prey half buried in the earth. When it detects a target, it erupts from the ground and takes flight. It releases a sonic blast to stun its target, then sweeps in to feast. Shriekers can generate a stealth field that disrupts most visors, making them difficult to attack. Boy, you can say that again. You can't really use missiles against them either. Because they redirect it. Sentinel Crystal, Xenotech. Luminoth Sentinel Crystal. Used to monitor key sites used by Luminoth soldiers to observe tactical areas during the war. Most are still broadcasting to U-Mos. During the war, the Luminoth used the Sentinel crystals to monitor key areas and installations. They are incredibly durable, resisting all but the most powerful of Ying attacks. U-Mos still uses the remaining Sentinel crystals to keep a watch for Ying activity. Is that so? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Where am I? I'm invisible. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello. Are there shriekers by the door or something? Oh, whoa. No, but there were shredders. Okay. So we got like some baby she-goth wannabes. Grinchler. Water-based reptilian predator. Well armored and deadly at any range. Its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts, however. So it's amphibious and reptilian. The amphibious Grinchler lurks in marsh areas in search of prey. Fearless, it will spring from hiding and attack anything that moves. If it is unable to fell its prey with its powerful jaws, it will fire a potent burst of energy at them. Grinchlers have one weak spot. A genetic defect makes the shell on their backs susceptible to explosive blasts. Remove the shell to expose a vulnerable nerve center, then target it to eliminate the creature. Grinchler, eh? So you're like a cross between the Grinch and Rensler. How Rensler stole Christmas. Ow! Well, that's pretty easy. I'm just kidding. Got one. Kind of wonder if these were inspired some by the pig lizard creature from Galaxy Quest. Since that creature is only two-legged. I think I mentioned that with the baby she-goth. Since in Prime 1, that's also where you fight Thardus, which is very reminiscent of the Garignac, or the rock monster, from Galaxy Quest. Bloat sac. Gas-generating plant form. Target creates beneficial gases. Poisonous sap keeps it from being eaten by most creatures. The humble bloat sac contributes to its ecology by producing large amounts of benevolent gases. It thrives in damp environments, though it can survive in most climates and terrains. The bloat sac secretes a venomous sap over its body. Very few creatures can ingest the sap and survive, making it a useful defense mechanism for the plant. Okay, note to self, don't snack on that thing. It's rainy, very rainy. Not sure why I'm talking like that, but whatever. Dark Sentinel Crystal. Monitor system designed for use on Dark Ether. Used by Luminous soldiers to monitor critical areas throughout Dark Ether. Few remain. Those that do broadcast data to U-Mos of Ether. The original Sentinel crystals were durable, but they had their limits. The toxic nature of Dark Ether, coupled with constant attack from the Ying, destroyed many of them. The Luminoth responded with the Dark Sentinel Crystal. Sheathed in dark energy, it is more resistant to the atmosphere of the Ying homeworld and the attacks of its denizens. Nice. Oh, hello. Fluffy. Or no, Squishy. I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my ink sphere cache. Living storage units of the ink horde. The ink sphere keeps useful items in a dimensional pocket. That's cool. The pocket that can be breached by destroying the ink sphere. Normally, the ink sphere will only release the item to its ink masters. The pocket can be reached by destroying the ink sphere, however. This sometimes destroys the item, but can be worth the risk. I see. I like how they give a little explanation for why sometimes destroying these things doesn't give you anything. It's like, well, it sometimes blows up the item as well. Like, okay, makes sense. Hello. Well, I think we know what happened to some of those pirate commandos sent to the swamp area. Dark Pirate Commando, Darkling possessed elite space pirates. Increased combat ability due to symbiotic presence. Able to phase out of local time-space. The Ing prize the few pirate commandos they managed to take alive. Only Hunter Ing are allowed to possess the commandos, and the competition for that right is fierce among them. The Hunter Ing ability to phase out of local time-space carries over to the Dark Pirate Commando. They will fire bursts of dark matter at enemies, along with experimental EMP grenades stolen from the space pirates. Is that right? Oh. Said experimental EMP, eh? Ow. Rude. And that is how you're able to deal with them. But you have to be quick. Can I get out of the water, please? I'd like to get out of the water, please. That'd be great. Oh, hi. Sucker. Sounded like he was about to leave, too, because of the music. So I got him just before he left. Sporb. Lurking carnivorous plant. Fires poison needles in battle. Can grip small objects in its jaws. The hanging sporb sits patiently until a potential meal is detected. A burst of poison needles is the sporb's primary means of attack. It can also extend its body over short distances, gripping small targets within its powerful jaws. I can't talk today. Oh. It's quite interesting. They got like these really sentient predatory plants. It's actually taken a bit of a long while to get to the Torvus temple. It especially feels a lot longer when you need to go to the bathroom, like I do right now. Which, that just reminds me of a scene from the first Godfather, which I watched the entire trilogy not too long ago for the very first time. I have to say, I really like the movies. I can kind of... I didn't hate the third Godfather movie. Good grief. Excuse me. But I can kind of see why it just wasn't as good or popular as the the first two. I mean, I personally didn't think it was as good as the first two. I think really mainly why I didn't think it was as good as the first two is because of this one particular actress. The gal who played Mary Corleone. She just wasn't a good actor, in my opinion. And it really took away from the immersiveness of the films. Like, it all felt very real. And, like, everybody in the first two movies had such stellar performances. It's too bad I didn't commentate on that battle I was doing, because I just love those space pirate battles like those. Just go, guns a-blazing, firefight. But yeah, like in the first two Godfather movies, like, literally every actor and, like, the music and the atmosphere and the lighting, it was also stellar and immersive, and just the acting was amazing on everybody's part. And then the actress who played Mary Corleone in the third one just didn't have that. And it kind of wrecks the momentum, if you will. Now I can open this door. But like I said, I didn't hate the third one. I do agree, though, it's not as good as the first two. And I probably like the first one more. Hang on a second. This is a statue of Bestitz, a great hero of Torvus. Bestitz led the charge in the fourth battle of Torvus. single-handedly killing the Ing Horde war chief in the battle. Wow. He died of old age within the temple he helped defend. Well, he deserved to live a long life, I guess. Bioscan complete. Subject Liminoth has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. In addition to heavy combat damage, subject shows signs of numerous Ing possession attempts all failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability. You don't say. A great warrior comes to the temple of Torvus. May you succeed where I failed. I am A-Voq, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. The waters of Dark Ether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coated with emerald holograms. Search the area is now open to you. The Ing will seek your light with great zeal. Do not underestimate them. The time for talk is over. Good hunting, and may the light of Ether guide your aim. Energy fully replenished. The world warped. Amidst this turmoil, we discovered many disturbing anomalies. Spatial disturbances appeared across the land. Objects went into a state of dimensional flux, their atoms divided between ether and somewhere else. There was little time to ponder these strange happenings, for we had to deal with the devastation of our lands. As I was saying earlier, I think the reason... there are about like 2 reasons I think I like the first Godfather the most. Like I like it more than the second one. One is because I really like Marlon Brando's performance. And his character is very interesting, too. Like, you actually feel pity for him at the end when he dies. Let's see. What else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. And then in the second one, it goes back and forth with these flashbacks to Vito Corleone as a younger man, or when he was a little boy. And while that's cool, and it gives you an idea of it adds more to Vito Corleone's character. At the same time, it kind of made it a bit difficult to understand what was going on in the story as a whole for me. And, you know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I was just losing track of what was going on in the story. Wow, I just blew him apart. But, you know, it just kind of... I was a little confused as to what was going on because it kept switching back and forth from Michael Corleone and his story and then his father's story. I mean, maybe if the entirety of The Godfather 2 was Vito Corleone's backstory, which I thought that was more interesting, frankly, than Michael Corleone's story in The Godfather 2. But anyway. The day came when space was torn asunder, revealing dimensional rifts to a dark place. Horrible dark swarms streaked forth from these rifts, engulfing nearby creatures and transforming them into what we would come to call darklings. The dark creatures became our enemies, and peace came to an end on Ether. Well, excuse me a second. I need to go to the bathroom. Well, we got that music popping in. So it means we got... Yep. Except these are regular commandos. These aren't the dark commandos. Fire commando is well armed and armored, dangerous at any range, limited use, shield repels most attacks. Dedicated to hunting the hunter. Spacepire commando units have been equipped with the latest weapons, including a variable pulse cannon, E-grenade launcher, and energy scythe. Powerful thrusters carry them at high speeds over any terrain. A portable barrier shield repels most attacks but can only be deployed for limited periods. Is that so? Ah, crap. I'll take that. Ah, dang it. He had already deployed it the moment I had pressed the fire button. Or rather the missile button for the super missile. Interestingly, in those cutscenes, uh-oh. Hello. Ah, so you are the Hunter Ing. The elite warriors of the Ing Horde. Phasing shapeshifter. Deadly in close combat. Dislikes bright light. The Hunter Ing patrol the lands of Dark Ether in search of the Horde's enemies. They can render their bodies intangible, allowing them to ambush their targets with ease. Hunter Ing can generate long, deadly tentacles, which they use with great effect in battle. Cunning and relentless, the Hunter Ing will seize their prey or die. How about die? Go on, follow me. I dare you. That was his death sound. What is cool, like the Pirate Trooper and the Dark Pirate Trooper function the same way. They just look different. And like one is tougher than the other, and their weaknesses are opposite of each other. But what is cool about the Commando troopers is that, like, the regular ones and the... Hello. The regular ones and the dark ones behave differently. Like, the dark ones can warp and go from point A to point B, but the regular ones have shields. Ing biomatter present in subject. Subject was in the final stages of Ing possession when her life signs went critical. Subject's death was fatal to the Ing as well. Say, alright, yeah, I did. And now for many people's least favorite boss, the Boost Guardian. Honestly, like, I had first fought this guy with, like, regular controls, or, like, with GameCube controls on a PC emulator, and I didn't think he was that bad. I mean, then again, it takes a lot to make me actually mad at a video game. Let's see, Boost Guardian. Boost powered wiring. Boost ball ability grants great speed to enemy. Target can only be damaged in solid form. Find a way to keep it solid. This warrior Ing has absorbed the power of the boost ball. It can boost blasts toward its enemies, using its body as a potent weapon. When it is not in solid form, engaging it in Morphlow mode may provide better attack opportunities. Ah. Oh, that's right, I can't go into Morphlow mode when it's like that. Ow.
I'm already down pretty low. I think probably because I'm being reckless. It's my hubris. No. Doggone it. Ah, come on now. Yeah. Oh. Wow, okay. I'm actually being quite reckless. So he may actually kill me. And I was not expecting that. Oh boy. Oh right, I can, yeah. Okay, cool. Give me that, give me that. You know, maybe I should actually... you know, attack him the way he's supposed to be attacked. Oh, good. That was a good amount of health I just absorbed. Thank you very much, Inglets. Yike. Ow, 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 ow. Oh boy, my adrenaline is up. No, you don't. Gotcha. Ooh. Boy, my heart is racing. I didn't actually expect to get that close to dying during this fight. Which is why I was not being careful. But I pull a, mate. Alright. Ow. Sorry, I got housemates roaming around. Thankfully, the episode is almost over anyway, so... I'll let it go. Didn't need to take a breather after that one. Man. Well, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao.